Alright, I'm putting this helmet on. It is springtime. So I have one wish, one hope. And that is that wasps have not made a home in my helmet since I last wrote it. Actually, I have more wishes than that, but I'm going to clean my windshield quickly. Really should use a cloth or something, but sometimes it's not available. Alright, so important day today. This is literally the first time I've ever ridden one foot with the M4 exhaust. Isn't it a beauty? Some friends and I just installed it the other day. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, wow. Oh, I was going to ride it home from installing it. That was my hope. But reading the fine print on the silicone RTV that seals it had to cure for 24 hours. So, kind of been going through a little bit of withdrawal here. I did make a video of the installation, and as well as oh heck, I didn't bring my sunglasses. Well, this helmet does have the colored screen inside. Let me see. I never used that, but this might be. Where is it? It's behind my GoPro camera. This could work. Weird. I am not used to that, but I'm going to try it for this ride. Yeah, newfangled helmet has the tinted screen that slides down. Oh, that sounds good. So yeah, my friends dropped this off this morning. The ones that helped me install it, Andrew and Isaac, they're awesome. Oh man, that exhaust is so much better. Listen to that. Oh, wow. Okay. Huge first impression. That is beautiful. Alright. Starting off in B mode today. We're still in the neighborhood. Had some bad experiences with overzealous police cars lately. So I'm feeling a bit conservative at the moment. What I love mainly, and this was my main reason for getting the exhaust, is I wanted to hear the pitch, the kind of musical note of the RPMs while I'm riding. And with the stock exhaust, I really just wasn't hearing that. I was just hearing this kind of ratchety, squeaky, treble frequency thing for you non-musicians out there. I could speak in technical terms, but just annoying treble frequencies and not really hearing the meat of the tone that the exhaust was making, which, of course, it just is cooler with it's better to just hear a growlier sound. Sounds aesthetically more pleasing. But it's also, part of your training as a rider to listen to the note that your engine is making to tell where you are in the rev range. So it's like, without being able to hear that, which was my experience before, unless you're at a stop, I couldn't really hear it. Just because the ambient sounds of traffic and whatever were louder than what the engine was putting out. I had to watch this little LCD tachometer here, which is kind of a joke. I mean, I love this bike, so I'm certainly not, dogging Yamaha's having built a bike that isn't good or something. That's not my point. The point is just that it's inconvenient to look down and find that tiny little strip. Yeah, I wanted to see what that would do starting in second gear. It was no problem. It's hard to find that when you're in the heat of battle and you're really getting on it. The last place you want to look is that tiny little strip. I often get wind noise on this little stretch, and I do apologize for that. So if you're hearing some wind, it'll pass in just a bit. Just the way the wind comes off these mountains over here always seems to give me a little trouble right here on this road. But we will be past this area very soon and onto the fun stuff and the twisties. All right. So yes, the M4 exhaust is an affordable exhaust, and to be honest, it being $300 or $400 cheaper than a Yoshi or a Krapovic or something like that. That was about 90% of my decision to get this carbon fiber aftermarket exhaust as opposed to something else. Yeah, I love this, man. You can really hear what the engine is doing, finally. This is great. So that was really my decision. I would not have bought a $1,000 exhaust. I'm just not in a place where that's a reality for me. I got 3 young kids and, priorities. So, make sure my cameras, yeah, it's all good. All good there. And, I love the sound of this exhaust. We're going to get past Copland here. And then we'll see if there's any kind of performance difference. They say, maybe 5 horsepower. This thing doesn't need 5 more horsepower. Let me just be on record for saying that. No one rides an FZ09 and thinks, oh, if only it had a bit more power. That is a bit inconceivable. I can't imagine feeling like, what would make the FZ09 complete was just a bit more power. But I'm sure there are guys out there thinking exactly that. Wow, he was hauling. But it does feel and sound like a little bit more. And we're still in B mode, guys, so this is, oh, listen to that glorious tone. Alright, we'll just go up here a bit and see what's going on. Oh yeah, see, I love hearing that downshift, and it's got a little bit of that sputter. Just hearing the downshift. Oh yeah, slick. I'm really nervous on this road because of this hassle experience I had with getting a ticket here last week. It really pissed me off, and more than that, it made me nervous. It made me fearful in a way that I've never felt riding all these years. I went literally over 2 decades with no speeding tickets whatsoever. Not one. Not in a car, not on my mini bikes. 0 problems. And then 2 weeks ago, a ticket for going 40 into 35. I mean, total Just not cool. How ironic would that be if that were a trooper there? It's not. Anyway, still kind of ticked off about that. But I've got my court strategy to get that thrown out. 0 points on my license. It's a nuisance thing, and I don't want a point off my license. There's going to be no way around paying a $100 fine. But I don't want a point off my license. I would like to keep my perfect driving record. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah, this exhaust made a big difference. I can feel it on the performance. Yeah, it's beautiful. All right, cool. Yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video of first impressions because I haven't made a video in a little bit. I've been super busy building websites for my business, which is music production and releasing CDs of my own music. I say CDs anymore. It's not really physical CDs, but I still say CDs, just like I said albums before that. And I said albums decades after anyone was actually making vinyl until the recent resurgence. Listen to that gurgle. Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, listen to that. That little growl. Oh, hell yeah. So good. That was a little squirrely there. These tires are still very new, and my friend was riding on some dirt roads this morning, so man, you could feel that little squeal around that corner, and then it slid around just a little bit. I wasn't going fast. Alright, so M4 exhaust, absolute thumbs up. Everything that I was hoping for and more. It sounds great, it performs great. The installation was not a big deal. Pretty straightforward. And you know, no real problems. The oxygen sensor mounts on the interior side instead of the exterior side. That's one slight change, but you don't have to change the cabling or anything. The cord that's attached to that sensor is long enough to relocate it without any sort of mod. The carbon fiber sheath for the exhaust comes in direct contact with this plastic piece that's kind of, you know, more cosmetic than anything. And so I can't believe that the carbon fiber would get hot enough to cause a problem touching that plastic, but I'll keep an eye on it and see if there's any kind of significant heat being transferred through the carbon fiber to the plastic piece, because that would suck if it melted something. But it's just touching in a little spot, and it's probably no problem. You know, it looks intentional the way it rests there. You know, if I were to have engineered it, I might have just put like a half a centimeter gap in between those two pieces, just for peace of mind, and, you know, making it look a little bit more intentional. Oh, beauty. But it's a very well-made system. and it sounds like you're hearing it. Delicious. Okay. So what else can I tell you about the M4? It was about a week to get shipped, affordable, and man, I like the bike even better now, and I loved the bike before. This is sweet. Yeah, you know, because you can hear so easily now what the note is, the pitch of the engine, so you know how to maintain your speed. If the pitch of the note doesn't change, then your speed isn't changing very much. So, you don't have to constantly be looking down at the speedometer if you're trying to maintain a steady speed. And that's really handy. And just, hearing kind of the mood of the engine, the personality at the moment, is the engine wanting to accelerate? Is it just kind of relaxed? All of that is just, something that you need to know. And for me, not just visually. I'm a musician, so I use my ears very critically. And so I was missing that feedback that this is now giving me, where I can hear that, okay, low RPM here, I'm lugging low in second, great thing about this bike is the low end torque is really happening. And you don't have to be up in high in the rev range to have real power, but I'm guessing peak torque is in the 7,000-8,000 range, just to guess. I'll have to look that up and see what the curve is like. All right. Comment about any other aftermarket exhaust that you are either running or considering for your FZ09 or FZ07. Oh, yeah. That sounds so good. Because I'd like to know what your experiences are, particularly with the Yoshi and the Akrapovic. Just to see what you think. And if you're still running the stock exhaust, then I highly recommend the M4 as an affordable upgrade. I'll put a link in the description so you can check it out. I got mine on eBay, and I'm incredibly happy with my purchase. So ride safe, guys. Have fun out there, and V65 Saber Guy signing off.